Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Paper Mario. I'm outside Tasties, and you know what that means. I've got an inventory full of ingredients and it's time to get cooking. Hello, madame. Yes, I would like you to cook some things for me today. We're gonna show off some really interesting different recipes today, but I want to start with bubbleberry. Bubbleberry is a unique ingredient. You cook it by itself. You can only cook it by itself, in fact. It is not compatible with any other ingredient. But it actually results in two things. If you cook this without giving Tasty the cookbook, you get a mistake. You have to be able to cook two ingredients together to actually get the proper recipe from this item, and it becomes a tasty tonic all by itself. Kind of interesting that bubbleberry by itself results in that. I kind of like that reference as a you know, kind of an Easter egg. You're probably not going to be using that one too much. All right, next recipe. Let's cook with the egg and the fire flower. If you remember correctly, this was the recipe that she sent to us in her letter, and it looked like it created something really unique. Let's find out what that is. You get the egg missile, an egg bomb made by Tasty. Throw it to damage one enemy. It will do 6 damage, I believe. Kind of a neat little item. Kind of an upgrade for the fire flower at the expense of being able to target all enemies. Alright, now with those two out of the way, let's cook with blueberry, and let's cook with cake mix. And this should be our final recipe from Flower Fields, to be honest. You can get this recipe with any of the berries, or if you cook a goon nut or an egg with cake mix. With that list of ingredients, maybe you can predict what this turns into. All done. It smells delicious. Here, please. You get the big cookie. A huge cookie baked by Tasty restores 20 FP and looks a lot like the cookies from Yoshi's Cookie way back on the Super Nintendo. Really, really awesome little puzzle game that I wish would be remade. Alright. Now let's cook a fire flower, and let's cook cake mix. This is kind of a fun recipe, and you can get all of the ingredients together in the same place in Shy Guy's Toy Box. So if you like this recipe, it's not hard to get. Here you are. This recipe's not too bad. You get the Fire Pop, a hot lollipop made by Tasty. Restores 20 FP, but takes 1 HP away from you. I like that effect. You obviously can kill yourself with it too, so be careful. Let's finally cook a life shroom. Yes, I'm actually giving up a life shroom. And another cake mix. The reason why I'm giving up a life shroom is you can only get this recipe otherwise if you use an ultra shroom, and I'm not gonna do that. Here you are. This recipe's not too bad. You get the sweet shroom, a yummy cake baked by Tasty, restores 30 HP and 20 FP. If you cook that with an ultra shroom, you lose quite a bit. But if you cook it with a life shroom, you get quite a bit of healing. Before we go down, let's get some of my normal inventory back. We are actually going to go to the next chapter this episode. But I believe there's a little bit of a runaround before we can do that. And I want to get my normal inventory back, at least some of it, because the next area is going to have some really hard enemies. So let's give up. Let's check the cake mix. I'll sell the tasty tonic. And then I'll probably keep everything else and actually use it. Because all I really want to pull out are some mushrooms and some maple syrups. And, you know, I could make maple syrups out of them, but I kind of like, except for the jelly ultras, I kind of like keeping those ingredients separate and only having a couple of combinations. Why am I doing that? Yeah, it takes up a little bit more inventory space, but it gives you more control over your stats, basically. And we have a lot of super shrooms. I really ought to cook some. I think there's actually what did I just pull out? I think there's actually a pretty good ingredient that you can, or a recipe that you can make with a super shroom and a dried shroom. I don't know what I pulled out. Let's just pull out the maple syrups that I have here. What did I pull out? Apparently I pulled out a maple syrup. Go me. By random chance. So I got everything I want. Alright. Enough derping around here. Let's head for the sewers. Now that we have the super boots, we can access the final area. And actually it's going to be faster to go through here. We can actually access the final area of the sewers. And I believe that will take us to the final chapter. Well, the second to final chapter. The final Star Spirit chapter. What? Come on out, save me from myself. I'm babbling way too much. Here are our boxes that make the nice path and also count towards the hidden block count. That is one of the things about the sewers. A lot of the hidden blocks are just path blocks with a single coin. They aren't really worth hunting down. A few of them are, but not many of them. Yay! First failure. Come on, me. You can do this. I have to use my jumping power all by myself. I did it. Is there any hidden blocks up here? No, I want to see if there's any. There is not. This door is securely locked from the other side. Huh. Well, I guess we're not going to the final area after all. That's a shame. Nothing left to do. I guess Bowser wins. We can't save Princess Peach, we can't rescue the final Star Spirit, all because of a locked door. You know who wants to know about this? Merlon wants to hear about this. Maybe he can tell us what to do. Oh, he has a visitor. Oh, it's you. You came at such a good time. There's a guest waiting for you. Well, hello. You're a ninja. Nice to meet you. I come from Starborn Valley. Starborn Valley is in the Shiver region, a chill place far to the north at the very end of the earth. Merle, who hails from there, said he has something important to tell you, Mario. Merle of Starborn Valley is my son, Mario. It seems he's calling for you. If he is searching for you, you can be sure something important is afoot. You must go to Starborn Valley. Do not delay. Yes, please hurry. I will run ahead and take tidings of you to Merle. I think somewhere deep below Toad Town is a pipe connected to Shiver City. Starborn Valley is located quite near Shiver City. Mario, hurry to meet my son. He waits in Starborn Valley. Alright, now that we've met with the ninja, that door will be unlocked. Because he's the one who had the key the entire time. So like I said, a little bit of a runaround. I think you actually have to touch that door to trigger the ninja showing up. I could be wrong about that. But that's the way I've always seen it done. Alright, well now we can access that area. And I actually love this chapter. This is my favorite chapter in the entire game. Oh, it's so cool. It's so silly and so cool and silly and cool. And I fell again. And silly, but so cool. It's such an interesting idea. And they have, scratch my nose, they have such good puzzles. Aww, and I'm so excited I can't jump properly. Come on. It is honestly the best possible way I can think of to wrap up this adventure as far as getting the star spirits. Obviously, we'll still have to go after Bowser, but this is a good climax to the game right here. And don't go to the right, go to the left, and you get another Ultra Stone block. We're running out of these, he says as he sees that there are at least 4 more after this one. Which means I might actually have an episode of hunting them down. Hurricane, no. Mega Shock, no. Air Raid, Bump Hut. Mega Bomb would be good. I don't think I want Fan Smack. This will let Bow not be completely useless to enemies with defense, because it will let her smack them around with a fan, which I think does 2 damage versus 1, so she's guaranteed to do damage, and quite a bit of it. Chapter 7, a Star Spirit on Ice. No pun intended, I just got chills. I love this place. It's so cute. Look how happy everybody is. The music is amazing. Starborn Valley? Oh, sure, go east from the city. But you have to be careful. I have it on good faith that there's lots of scary monsters between here and there. The thought makes me shiver. It seems like all I hear these days are frightening rumors. What's Shiver City coming to? I saw this really bizarre guy around here the other day. He was shouting like, "Oh!" or "It's freezing!" And he was going, "No! Mario!" Who was that nut? Great. Well, you can guess who that might be. But yeah, the atmosphere is great. I mean, this place is just fun. You got penguins everywhere. You got snow. You got such cool looking buildings. The music is amazing. You're not letting me out. What's your problem? We're on alert because a stranger appeared in the city. So I can't let you pass without permission from the mayor. Koopa Jr. screws us again. Starborn Valley is a little ways off from this city. It's a very mysterious place. They say that star kids rise up to the sky from there. But I haven't seen any stars rising to the sky lately. Huh. Can we go in here? An empty house. Cool. That was fun. Alright, so we have to go see the mayor, I guess. There are Toad Girls here. When you hear about Shiver City, ice skating is the first thing that comes to mind. Well, skating's nice too, but not when a monster's loose. It's scary out in the snow, so city skating we will go. Yeah. Aw, they're so cute. If you have never been to one of these mountaintop villages, these little ski resort villages, and you don't have to go to an expensive one, they really do feel like they're cut off from the rest of the world. They're their own little entity. And it's a really unique feeling, even if you only stay there for the day. Anyone for a shaved ice treat? Strawberry flavor? Maybe watermelon? Or maybe my personal favorite, tangerine? Oh, I love frozen treats. And I feel like Shiver City actually really does a good job of capturing that feeling. Here you are at the ends of the world. Everybody's happy. From what you can tell, it's not touched by any of the other troubles that any place else has been going through. This is kind of its own little unique area. And I really, really really, 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 really like it. And then I fell. And I am doing this for a reason, obviously. There is a hidden badge I'm trying to get, and I'm doing a very poor job of it. Go out here, I think. Yeah, in here. I went too far. This is the only way you can access this house, and you get, for your trouble, the Attack FXE badge. This is the final attack badge. So let's see what it sounds like. Badges. All badges. I knew I was going to do that. All the way at the bottom. And that means Attack FXD comes up. You know, I don't know what happens if you combine the two. What's this sound like? Sounds like Yoshi. We're keeping it. Keeping it forever. I knew there was a badge in this game that made Yoshi sounds. People who travel to here from other towns must think that this city is freezing cold. I'm used to it. I heard, though, that somewhere in the world is a hot town covered in sand. Now that would be intolerable. I don't believe it even exists. Well, it does, and it's not that bad. Probably would be for a penguin, though. A really shady individual came to the city recently. He was screaming at the top of his lungs and running around. It was really odd. I think something strange is going on in our peaceful city. Troopa Jr., why? Why must you make life difficult for me at every turn? I want your shaved ice. Give shaved ice. Aww. Oh, we have a guest. Welcome. You poor man, you must be freezing. If you'd like to see my husband, he's in the other room. Please, go right in. Okay. How hospitable. Uh-oh. No reply. Mayor Penguin's body doesn't budge an inch. What's this? He has a memo in his hand that says, Herringway. Darling, would you like a cup of tea? Oh dear, you know you'll catch a cold if you sleep there. You came in at a really bad time. No! Help! Somebody! Anybody! My husband is dead! He's been murdered! It's a penguin murder mystery! What's going on here, madame? I love the music. Oh, it's so good. Just calm down now. You need to speak slowly so I can get to the bottom of this. My husband is dead. Look at him lying there. Oh, my darling husband. Somebody clipped his flippers. By Puffin, you're right. The mayor's been murdered. This is like a mystery novel, except it's real. How tragic. But madame, if I may ask, who on earth would have reason to put this penguin on ice? The puns! So many puns! Him! Right there! That man with the suspicious mustache! I told him not to come into the house, but he barged right in. Liar! My husband was alive right up until this man showed up. He must be the murderer. Hey, you, mustache, are you listening? This good woman's accusing you. What do you have to say for yourself? Don't try to play ignorant with me, buddy. I'm a professional. We've got a witness here. Isn't that right, madame? Yes, that's right. He did it in cold blood. I saw it with my own eyes. Liar! Besides, he's the only one who came into this room. It all adds up. So you're sticking to your story, claiming you're not the culprit. I was with him the whole time. I swear on my own grave, Mario's innocent. If you're telling the truth, then we're dealing with a backroom murder case. Oh, I never trained for this. A backroom murder case. A high-ranking penguin slain. How could such a horrible plot twist hit our peaceful city? You, Mr. Mustache. Once more for the record, you swear you didn't do this. Okay. I think I believe you, but this means we have to find the true murderer. Ah, perfect. I'll give you a chance. Since you claim that you're not the guilty party, then you must bring me the murderer yourself. If you do that, I'll believe you. It's the only way. Alright, off with you. You haven't proved that you're innocent yet, so I must forbid you to leave the city. I don't care for you. Well, accused of murder, Mario must clear his good name to this village of penguins. How will we find the murderer in this quiet mountain town? You'll find out next time. Thanks for coming out and joining me today, and I'll see you then. Y'all have a great day. Later.